Don't tell me that God is not real. Literally a couple of days ago, I was supposed to pay $12,700, and then the school said by this Friday, February 2, if you don't pay, then your visa is going to be terminated and you are not going to be able to register for your school. Yet I was not believing with the word, because I know that the situations are not final, but the word of God is final. And I was believing and leaning into God and praying. And the Lord reminded me of Philippians 4:19, and it says this: my God will supply for all my needs according to his riches in glory. And I was leaning into that word, and I was trusting God that he will provide for all my needs according to his riches in glory. I woke up and I was sitting, and again the Lord kept on reminding me this verse, Philippians 4:19, and I'm like, God, what's gonna happen? What are you going to say? And oh my God, it was literally impossible for me to pay $12,700, but the hand of God is full of mercy and grace and provisions and supplies. And so I was trusting the Lord, that who has everything, the one that lives in me, will provide for me. My face started kind of a little bit shaking because the days are getting closer, but I didn't know that. The promise of God is also getting closer as the days are getting closer. And as soon as I woke up and I was on my bed and I opened my phone, and when I saw, the first thing that popped up was email, and I clicked on the email, and what I saw was your prior balance of $6,000 is paid off through the donor. It was a big surprise for me, and I thanked God right there. God provided $6,000, and now from $12,700 I had to pay $6,700. And then I asked the Lord, but you are the God who supplies, like you say, and Lord, I'm trusting for this. And I was trusting God for $6,700, and I didn't know why God was stretching my faith through tests, but I now know that he was going to change the tests into testimony. So we serve the God of impossible. Even though $12,700 seemed to be impossible for me, I saw that the God that I serve is the God of impossible. I now understood that he is the God of impossible. Now as I'm talking, $6,700 was left. Now somebody called me and said I was prompted from the Lord that I was going to provide for your school. And I was like, I couldn't believe, because like, this has to be God. I really don't know the person, honestly, but the Lord prompted his heart, because the Lord, when he provides a vision, then he provides provision. As he gave me the vision, the Lord also provided for me. And I humbly say thank you so much for everyone who's been pouring into me your ideas, through donating and through doing everything that you can to support my vision. And I'm so grateful for every one of you. I pray the Lord bless you. For those people who are struggling, who are in the same situation, I just want to say, remember that our God is the God who makes a way in a desert and springs in a wasteland. If you have any question about the impossible in your life, God is the God of impossible. So believe for the impossible. You know, God said, my way is either way. You can be in any situation, any circumstance, guys. Remember one thing, our God said, I will provide for not just a financial need, but he said, I will provide for all your needs according to my riches in glory. That if there is any area that in your life that you really need God to move, or you really maybe expecting him least to move, that area, the Lord is going to meet you right there if you trust in him, his promises and his plans until the end. Guys, it's only crazy until it happens. And remember, trust me, the Lord will make it happen. The Lord will accomplish what he started in your life.